Alright, so Bybit has officially launched in South Africa, and that means we can now deposit a South African rand directly from our bank account to Bybit. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to go about doing that. Not only that, I'm also going to show you some threshold and whether or not it's expensive or it's actually very cheap. So let's get started. And obviously you need a Bybit account. If you don't have it already, find it in a link in the description of this video. But even if you're not in South Africa right now, you can actually follow along on these steps and actually find out if your country is supported here for you to make a deposit. To get started, find the link to Bybit in the description of this video and head over to buy crypto. Just hover over here and then click on fiat deposit, and basically here you can deposit any amount from $100 or rather 100 rands to 500,000 rands. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just deposit 7,000 rands, and the reason why I'm doing that is simply because this is probably the cheapest way to deposit 7,000 rands from your bank account to any crypto platform. Because if you look at the fees here, you don't have to do any on-chain activities. Normally how we buy crypto is that we buy it from a local exchange and then transfer that to Bybit, but obviously that has some on-chain activities. We're going to look at that later in this video. This is going to be the cheapest way to do it, and I'm going to click continue. So here you can see I'm paying about 70 rands for this deposit. This is cheap compared to if you were to deposit 7,000 rands to any other crypto platforms, because you have to pay for gas fees. However, it gets expensive. The more funds you deposit, the more it gets expensive. They charge about 10 rands per 1,000 rands. Let's go ahead and just click continue. Here you can see that if your deposit is less than 100 rands, that will not be credited to your account. So just make sure that it's 100 rands or above. Let's go ahead and just click continue. And then this is the most critical part. For this, you have to open your banking app, whether it's on the browser or on your phone. So what you want to do is to add this information as a beneficiary from your app. So I'm going to go ahead and just log in here. So what you want to do is to add this information on your banking app as a beneficiary. So that's the first thing that you want to do. Then send the money as the EFT. So here I already went ahead to add this as a beneficiary prior to me recording this video. I actually did one transaction already. It's already here on my wallet. You can see about $60. So I was just testing it out because I hadn't done this prior to recording the video. This information here is going to be the most critical one here. This is going to be your reference. Without this, your funds will not be credited. So you want to make sure that you add this as a reference. On my banking app, you can see that I have this number here as a beneficiary reference. So that's how the funds will be credited on my account. If you're using different apps, you may want to put this on both sides of the reference. For example, I know maybe Standard Bank works that way, where you have to put your reference and their reference. For the sake of safety, just put this number on both sides. So once you got that sorted out, this is going to be the beneficiary name. So you add that, and the bank is Standard Bank, and then obviously this is the account number. It's pretty much straightforward. So once you added them as a beneficiary, the next thing you want to put the money that you want to send over. In this case, we want to do 7,000. So I'm done with that. I'm going to go ahead and just click immediate payment because I want the funds to reflect immediately. However, if you're using the same bank as Standard Bank, for example, you don't have to do immediate payment because that is the same bank. It should work as an immediate payment and reflect immediately. So in this case, I'm going to click immediate payment, and you can see the funds were now sent successfully. This takes about 10 to 15 minutes max for the funds to reflect on your wallet. So if you're doing this for the first time, it may actually ask you for the picture of your ID, your proof of address, and basically just take pictures and just upload that on your mobile phone or on your computer, and you should be good to go. All right, so now it's about 5 minutes later, and what we want to do is to check if we have our funds here. Now you can see we have over $400. So what we want to do in this case is to buy USDT. To do that, basically we're just converting our South African rand to USDT so that you can start trading on the derivatives market. Right now you cannot trade South African rands on a spot market. We'll make a follow-up video once that is available, because there may be some arbitrage opportunities depending on the deposit fees and stuff like that. So what we want to do here is to hover over on buy crypto again. In this case, we want to click on one click buy. So I'm going to click on that. So basically what I'm going to do here, I'm going to convert my South African rands for USDT. In this case, you can choose if you want to do BTC or whatever the case may be. But in our case, we trade on the derivatives markets, which means we want to select USDT. By the way, if you don't know, you can always join our Discord where we talk about trading ideas and also trading signals. You can see here where we drop trading signals, and we can see also the results of those signals. You can see all the information here with regards to how much money people are making here on our group. Shout out to everyone who has now joined our group. Just over 100 people are now on our Discord server. This is absolutely for free. The only thing that you have to do is to go to vusidesigner.com and then fill up your information. Make sure that you sign up through Bybit using our affiliate link. That's the only thing that you have to do, and then go ahead and join us on Discord. You can make this amount of money yourself. So let's get back here on Bybit. So I'm just gonna click max here, and basically to purchase USDT. So I'm gonna go ahead and say buy. The issue right now is that you don't have basically a limit orders and stuff like that. And here we can see that the price is a little bit higher. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. You can see this is 6.7, and I actually want to get this at 6.5 or something like that. In fact, yesterday I could have done this at 6.5, but maybe for the sake of recording this video, I can just go ahead and convert this. And now you can see everything was done successfully. So now I can go ahead and trade on the futures market or move those funds. Now if I come here to my account, so basically now you have the USDT, you can now move it to the derivatives market to go ahead and start trading that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move from the spot market to derivatives market, and I'm going to move all of it. I think that should be under funding, so I'm going to click that. Then I'm going to go ahead and just move everything. So that is how you deposit crypto from your bank account to Bybit. But the question that you may be asking yourself, is it cheaper, is it expensive? So to answer that question, let's go back and click on fiat deposit. Here you can see we're depositing 7,000 rands, and you can see there's 70 rands as a fee that we're paying. So let's go ahead and just click to the normal way that we were doing this prior to Bybit having the on ramp. So here you can see that if I bring my 7,000 rands, you can see I'll get about 359 USDT. However, I still have to withdraw these funds to Bybit, which will then cost me, depending on which networks. On Ethereum, it will cost me $28, which is ridiculous. So normally what we'll use is Binance Smart Chain, which cost about 3.6. So I'm going to copy that, just put this number here. You can see this already, the transfer fees themselves, they cost more than 70 rands that we're actually paying here on Bybit. So that's why I'm saying that it's actually cheaper to deposit directly on Bybit as long as your threshold is just under 7,000 rands. So maybe this will be much more cheaper in the long run. We'll actually make follow-up videos when we have changes, and also when this is available on a spot market, because what you can do now in this case is you can do arbitrage. And here you can see that you can buy USDT for 1945 or 1940, and then you saw that here on Bybit we actually exchanged it for 1967. So you can see that there could be some arbitrage opportunities like that, but also it all depends on the deposit fees, because that may actually eat on your profits. So more videos like that will be coming up in the future. Make sure that you subscribe, and also make sure that you join our community here on Discord. Just head over to vusidesigner.com and then make sure that you sign up to Bybit using our affiliate link. The link will be in the description of this video. So that's it for this video. And if you're new to Bybit, go ahead and watch our in-depth Bybit tutorial that will be showing up on the screen right now, where I will show you how you can maneuver yourself around Bybit and how to use it. Now, once you're comfortable with that, you can obviously come to our Discord and trade with us. It's absolutely free. I will see you on the next one. Goodbye. Peace.